Okay, welcome back to Anyone Can Code series from vtgames.vn. And after explaining about classes and objects, and I already show you as well some demos that the main class or other places can access directly to your data, and letting other classes or other people to access directly to data of a class is very dangerous. That's why we need to be able to protect our data. And before talking of the data protections using getters and setters, I'm going to show you this one as well. We are about to learn the encapsulations of the encapsulation features of the Java or object-oriented programming, object-oriented programming in general. Normally, the encapsulation means your class is actually encapsulating different variables inside there, different things inside there. Okay, that one is what it means about encapsulation. It's composite data type. The student now is including of the ID, the name, and the H. So it's encapsulating these three things. That's why it's called encapsulation. And when it's encapsulates, it's just like you put your money in your security box or your treasure inside your security box. Okay, and you put them into your house. And you are here, and let's just imagine that your friend is say that he would like to borrow some money. Okay, borrow some money from you. Say, can I borrow some money? And if you let your friend to come in the treasure box or the securities box and take the money all by himself, it is not possible. Okay, it is not nice. It is not nice. Okay, and inside programming, your data is just like your treasure. It must be secure. It must be protected. And you shouldn't let the user to come in, and you shouldn't let the other people to come in your security box and take the money directly. Okay, so this one is what you shouldn't do. That's why inside Java, your data is just like treasure. You should protect your data. So that you're going to put the keyword here is a private. Okay, so you're going to say this one is a private ID. Private means this variable ID is only accessible within the student class, within the student objects, not outside. Okay, not any objects outside and not any classes outside. And also this one is also, I'm gonna put the name is also private because it's my data. I need to protect my data, and you cannot go straight directly to it. This one is private as well, int h. Okay, private int h as well. So these are private, so that people from outside, they cannot access to it. Okay, they cannot access to it, or they don't have direct access to it. To be exactly, they don't have direct access to it. Just like your friends right now will not have the direct access to your security box. But don't be that so means, right? And sometimes you say, okay, I want to lend you some money, but I will not let you come in and take it directly from my security box from my house. In that case, you're going to make something is called some getters and setters. Okay, getters and setters may be in forms of some methods, may be in form of properties. Like methods is in form of Java, but properties is of C#. But then I will just explain the concept so far. So let me just use getter and setter in general. And in this case, you really want your friend to borrow that money. It's okay, you agreed for him to borrow that money. But the only thing is you are not allowed your friend to come in to take your money directly. Okay? But this way, your friend is going to ask you first, and you is the one who going to come to take that money, and you're going to bring that money out, and you're going to give it to your friends. This one is everything is under your control. Okay, everything is under your control, is under your management. Okay, is under your security. Okay, so that it happens this way. Your friend's going to act, you're going to come to take, it's going to take the money and return back to your friends. Okay, so this one is secure. This one is secure, and that's why in this case again, if you don't want your friend to come in directly and take your data, access data, your money directly, but you still want your friend to borrow that money. Okay, then that one is going to call via you. You're going to take it and bring it out. So this one is encapsulated. However, you is the one who provides the ability for the people outside to access it. And that one is called the getters and setters. Let's just give an example inside something like you're going to produce, I'm not going to say it's in Java or what, in C# or in Java, but it's similar. Then you're going to provide the getters. Getters, normally you have to do methods. Normally it must have the public. Okay, and what does that mean? Public, you probably already guessed. Private is not allowing anyone to access, and public means you allow everyone to access. Okay, everyone to access to this method. Okay, like get the ID. Okay, and for getting the ID, you don't have to input anything. You don't have to input anything. Again, it will be changed a little bit different from Java to C#, but I'm showing this one in a general one. Okay, get ID, and this one, it should return you the ID. Okay, this one should return you the ID. Similarly, you can provide another public method, which is to set the ID. And in order to set the ID, to assign ID to this variable, let's just like your friends is giving back you the money. Okay, then you need to put into your security box. Okay, in this case, it need to give you the money. So what money? Then that, in this case, for ID here is you set the value for ID, so you're going to put like ID. Okay, then ID values actually. Then this one you're going to set the ID equal to ID values. Okay, ID equal to ID values. Okay, ID equal to ID values. That one is pretty much about getters and setters. You can see from here as well. You can see from here as well. Okay, you can see from here you have string name and int h. You can create the getters and setter for them as well if you would like to allow them to get the money out, get the ID out, and set the ID in, or if you would like to let them get the name out and set the name in, or you would like to get the HR or set the H in, or you could just provide one of them to get only, not to set. Okay, so on and so forth. You can produce more. But one other things about here that I didn't explain before, which is now it's already comes into trigger point that you have name val and ID, then ID val, name. This one is normally people don't code it that way. What do they code then? Let's just imagine this one is inside a classroom. This one is inside a classroom. This one is the blackboard. Okay, and in here I put a pen. This one is my pen. Okay, this one is a pen, and in here is the students, tables of many students. Okay, and there is one student here. Okay, and I also put a pen here. Okay, oh, board marker. Let's just make it board marker. This one is, there is one board marker. This one is one board marker, and I am a lecturer. I'm standing here. Okay. And I tell to the students, this student, okay, take a pen, just simply take a board marker. Okay, for sure that student is for sure going to grab this board marker. Okay, no one is going to go up here to grab a board marker, isn't it? Okay, for sure it's going to grab this board marker. But I'm going to tell to this student, now you're going to take the board marker on the board. Only at that time, you know, you're going to go up here and you're going to grab this board marker. But that is the case that I already say specifically take the board marker on the board, okay? Not the board marker only. But simply if I just say board marker, then everyone is just gonna get this board marker. The idea is just the same. I can specify the variables here with the same name as the variables of your class. This one, I can declare it the same name as the variable of the class, okay? Same name as a variable class. Then these are the input parameters, and I will explain that these variables is existing within this one. This variable is existing within this one. It's available only within this scope, okay, of the method. But the variables that you declare here is available on the in the overall or in the global or everywhere inside this class. Okay, so in that case, there is a conflict between ID and ID again, name and a name again. Okay, ID and ID. Okay, ID and ID. So how do I know which is the ID? If you simply just say ID, then it just means the closest one, as I explained inside this picture. It's the closest one, which is just closest one when student just grabs this one. If you simply say ID, but in order to assign, you not just can take this ID, assign to this ID itself. So you're going to specify a this keyword. Okay, this keyword means the object of this class. Okay, so if you say this dot ID, it's just like this ID. It is the ID of this object of this class, ID of this object of this class, student. Okay, so if only ID, it's this ID, the closest possible. But ID of this object of this class is this one. See, similar, you're gonna say this dot name here. Okay. Otherwise, if you see something like you take h assigned to h, it's not possible. So this one, this dot h. So you can give the same name as your variable name right now. So ID here, ID is this ID. ID of this object is this ID. Okay. Similarly, for this one, you can just put, normally they put this one as ID only, and you can say ID equal to ID is no meaningful. So you can say this dot ID equal to ID. Okay, that is it about encapsulation and also data accessibility. There are more accessibility beside private. You may have the default one is the one that I didn't give anything. Okay, the public one. Okay, the protected one as well. But we will explain about them in details later. Okay. Next session, I'm going to use some code in order to demonstrate this thing. Okay, see you later.